guys, so in this video I'll be showing you how to use a banner using Photoshop and how to also create a profile picture. Using Adobe Photoshop makes it really easy, so I recommend getting Adobe Photoshop just in general for making thumbnails and everything you need to do. Adobe Photoshop is an important tool for everything YouTube, so that is definitely one tool that I will recommend investing into. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's very important that you get this software as it allows you to do everything. So the first thing we're gonna do, guys, is we're trying to come up with a banner. We're trying to make something really professional. The way I usually like to do it is I like to just go ahead and go to youtube.com and we go up to the search bar and we just search for YouTube banner template. And then I say Photoshop. Now, this will literally give you free downloads of already made template banners that you can use for yourself. This is a really simple way of getting a banner. I personally would say that banners are not as important as you think. It doesn't help you at all to grow on YouTube. Banners are just something you want to make sure you have to make it somewhat professional. So then if brands or someone that you end up going to, for example, an actual brand, an actual company, and you want to work with them, you want to make money from them, the only reason why you need a banner is for a situation like that. You're trying to be professional and you're trying to reach out to a brand. Other than that, a banner is not super important. Because of that, that's why I recommend just going and getting a template, because it makes it so much easier. Or you could go to a website called fiverr.com and you can pay someone to create a banner for you. But in this scenario, I'm just gonna use a template. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and do that. Search YouTube banner template Photoshop on youtube.com. Then you're gonna go ahead and scroll down, guys, and you'll have a bunch of different templates that you can download from. So I usually try to find something that I think looks the best for whatever YouTube channel niche that I'm going into. And I usually, for this scenario, for this example, I'm just gonna show you guys a really basic minimalism one probably. So I'm gonna scroll down here, show more. It says download now. So I'm gonna click on here and download it. Okay guys, so pretty much I found a banner and this is what it looks like now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you an example of, let's say you guys wanna put your face, you wanna put your image onto this banner. There's a really amazing tool and website that allows you to do it quickly. So obviously you see this girl, obviously I'm not this girl, and we're trying to replace the girl with a picture of me. So what I would do is go to a website called remove.bg. So remove.bg allows you to go ahead and upload an image from your desktop computer, and you can go ahead and upload this image and it will go ahead and prepare, it will remove a background on the image. As you guys can see right here, you can see this is the original image right here, and then the program is so good, it removes all of the background image. So that's why it's very, very important that you use this tool, because it just makes everything so much easier. So I can just go ahead and download the image and I can go ahead and put it into Photoshop. Okay, so here's the image right here, and then you do Control T if you're on desktop, and you can go ahead and change the size of this image. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it right here. I don't know what the controls are for Mac, so you guys may have to look into that. But this is pretty much what it looks like now. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do, guys, is I'm gonna find whatever that girl image is, which is right here, I think. Yeah, it's right here. The way you figure that out is you just click on the eye icon and it'll allow you to go ahead and see what file is what. So this is definitely not what we want. So I'm gonna uncheck her, so then we just get me in this thing right here. And I mean, already it's looking pretty good. And what I'm gonna do now is change these text templates to whatever fits my channel. And for this situation, I'm just gonna do marketing or something like that. And then do, marketing, YouTube, something like that. But this is pretty much the goal, is you want to just go ahead and change all of this to go ahead and fit your style. Now there's a bunch of other things that sometimes it depends on the template that you use, but different templates allow you to do different things. One thing that I've learned is that if you want to go ahead and change the color of this background, let's say you want it to be a different color scheme, you can go ahead and select very bottom right here, select the layer that's the background, which is right here. This is the background one. And what you can see is sometimes they'll go ahead and allow you to change the color right here. You guys can see this color, and I can just go ahead and select it and change the color. So if I want it to be green, boom, it's green. If I want it to be, some other color, you get the whole point. It allows you to do that. Now, different templates will do different things. Some templates will allow you to do this, but some other templates that you find online will not allow you to do this. And so that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to go ahead and do some of your own research on just how to use Photoshop. In other tutorials in this program, like the thumbnail creating, I will break down way more more of how to use Photoshop. That's a little bit easier to understand, but there is so much to Photoshop. This program is really extensive that you will need to go ahead and do some of your own research as well, because there's just so much to get into on Photoshop. But generally speaking, it's very simple to use for what you actually need to use. And so this is pretty much what it looks like now. I mean, if you really think about it, I can just upload this to my YouTube channel and it'll look just fine. You can zoom out just to see kind of an idea of what it would look like, and you can go ahead and save the file. But before we save the file, I want to show you guys how to go ahead and create a profile picture with this. Usually what I do is I go up to where it says file right here, and then I say new, and then I'll go ahead and create a new file that will do about 500 by 500 is the dimensions I'll do for this, for a profile picture. I'll say create. It'll allow me to go ahead and have a new canvas, and what I'll do is I'll go back into the banner project, and I'll go ahead and try to copy whatever is happening on the screen right here. So here's an example. What I'll go ahead and do is I'll take this image, this, my face, and what I'll do is I'll move it over here as well, and then it'll clone itself, and I have a picture of myself right here. Then what I'll do is I'll go back over here, I'll scroll down, and I'll try to find the background images, and I'll move some of the background images along with it. So here's an example. I'll go ahead and control is like the key that I'm using right now, and I'll select these things right here, these different elements or whatever that's on here that makes everything pop. I'll go ahead and move it all. So you can see you just drag, and then you drag it onto the new canvas like so, and it'll go ahead and allow you to adjust everything. And I usually do Control T, and I try to make it a little bit bigger so that it fills obviously the screen to how I want it to be. In this scenario, we're just gonna do something like this, something really simple. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get the image of myself, drag it all the way back to the very top, and boom, now you have this popping out. And this would be my profile picture. And if I wanna zoom in a little bit more, which I might, I'll make it like this. So this would be my profile picture. It's really simple. There's not much to it. These banner templates that they have online allows you to literally do everything so quickly, and it's way easier, especially if you don't have money. If you have money, you can go on, like I said, Fiverr.com, and you can go ahead and hire someone to do it for you. But honestly, it's a banner. You don't need to really pay someone for it. The way you go ahead and save the file is you go up to File, and then you go to Save As, and you can go ahead and save it as a PNG file, like so. I'll go ahead and just name Untitled. It's usually, I don't really care for naming the file. I'll say okay. Then I go back to my banner, and I'll do the exact same thing. File, Save As, and then PNG, and then I'll go ahead and save. And then now I can go ahead and upload it to my YouTube channel. Okay, so we're right here on my YouTube channel. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll do Customize Channel. I'll click on that. Now it's gonna allow me to go ahead and add channel art. So I'll click on Add Channel Art, select, and I'll scroll down to where it says Banner. It'll start loading, it'll take some time. And then as it starts loading, it'll go ahead and show me an example of what it would look like on mobile, TV, desktop. I say select if that's all good. And then boom, this is what it looks like right here, guys, for the banner. Then I can go ahead and go to my profile to my profile picture. I do the edit icon. I then go to edit. I then upload it, the photo right here. And then I'll go ahead and upload that, wait for it to load, and then say done. And then I'll go back to my channel, refresh the page. It may take a few minutes to load, but in this scenario it didn't. And boom, this is pretty much now the channel and banner, profile picture, everything. It really doesn't take that much work, guys. You really don't have to focus too much on profile picture or banner. I've seen so many channels that literally has the dumbest thing as a banner and profile picture, and they get away with it because people just, they don't care. Honestly, guys, if people watch your YouTube channel, they don't care about your banner or profile picture. All they care about is the actual video content. So don't let the banner and profile picture be the thing that you stay your focus on for a long period of time. It shouldn't be. I just want you guys to realize that, because so many beginner YouTubers, and I happen to do this myself. I used to do this all the time. We get so caught up in our banner and our profile picture that we forget to actually focus on what actually gets us views, which is our content, our videos. So remember that, guys. Make sure your priorities is in the right place, and that's how you create a banner and profile picture using Photoshop.